Hello friends and beautiful people. Hi, it's Catherine Massell, Conscious Creatrix, Elevated Consciousness Coach, 5D Visionary, creator of Consciousness Mechanics of Ascension book and program and experience. It is not a method, it is not a modality, it is an experience starting this coming Thursday, September 19th at 10 a.m. Pacific time. Hi Tasha, thanks for being here. I'm gonna let some people join real quick, and before we get started, you may want to grab some water. This is definitely going to allow you to better make this connection. And let's see, I'm gonna invite some peeps. Let me do that real quick. See, and if you're here, say hello. If you're watching the replay, hit hashtag replay. If you're watching on my YouTube channel and you like information about all things ascension and spiritual awakening, make sure you hit the click to subscribe button on the lower right corner. Let me see. I want to tag some people. Who else? If you're here, say hi. Don't be shy. I don't bite unless you want me to. Let's see. Who else? I know that someone else asked me. There we go. Yay, Dina's here. Yay, yay, yay. So what is the 7 points of light connection and activation? And by the way, feel free to share this. Hi, Barbara. Feel free to share this. You can share from this page. If you're watching on my Catherine Massell personal page, you're able to share this if you want to. Feel free. Go ahead. And many blessings if you do. So this is just one of the 8 technologies that I'm going to be sharing with you. One of the 8 profound tools of ascended consciousness based in 5D technology that I'm sharing in my Consciousness Mechanics of Ascension book and program. And they both come out this week. Thursday at 10 a.m. Pacific time, I'm starting the teaching of this 8-week live program. I'm going to teach you these tools. I'm going to teach you the experience. Hi, Savitri, of how to use these tools based in 5D technology. Also, it's going to be like a primer, and the book itself is like a guidebook for Ascension. There's a lot of things that we are talking about in this program that have to do with using the pranic breath, and I'll teach you how to use that in the program, but using the pranic breath, basically using columns of light to help you locate unresolved trauma in the body and move it out. You're going to learn how to bend and jump timelines. You're going to know the difference between the two and how to use that as a tool to access your future self and to increase your manifesting abilities. You're going to learn Ascension code seeding that banishes ascension symptoms. You're going to learn how to open the connection between the 4th and the 5th and the 3rd eyes, and we're going to work with that a little bit here in this space to enhance psychic receptivity. And when you open the 4th and the 5th eye, and you're using that to connect to the spine, which is the axis of the universe, what you're doing is activating the crystalline spinal energy, and you are increasing your level of communication with the universe. You're going to learn how to, right here, right now, anchor in the 7 points of light for healing, but we're going to take it a little bit further in the program for deeper releasing, renewal, and to help you with your creative endeavors. You're going to learn how to access your own personal grid, your own vortex of healing and energy upgrading using something that I call the time release grid. Really amazing technology based in 5D. You're going to learn how to work with sound. We're going to work with a lot of sonic vibration. We're going to work with sonic geometry with the Hathors, which are a council energetic that I've been working for a number of years now. And this will help you to this sonic geometry that you're going to activate. It helps you to upgrade the energetic transformers and receptors in the body. You've heard of chakras, you've heard of meridians, you've heard of nadis. These are just some of the energetic transformers that you have in the body. You actually have a lot more receptive centers, and they are different for everyone. And we can upgrade and activate them using sonic geometry brought to us by the wisdom of the Hathor's Council Energetics. So you're going to learn how to better ground cosmic codes of light information, and so much more. It's really going to be not like any other course that you've taken. It's very experiential. So if you want to read the book, you have to get in the program, because I will be releasing the book and the course as a self-study program a little bit further down the road, a couple months later from now. But right now, if you want to read the book and use this book as a primer, a guidebook for Ascension, and use this course as a primer for Ascension, you're going to learn about multidimensional consciousness. You're going to learn about communicating with the universe 101. You're going to learn about the illusion of time and how it's just a string of now moments, and how to work with that and kind of bend and jump around with that. You're going to learn about ascension symptoms. You're going to learn about the importance of grounding your energy into the Earth's magnetic core. You're going to learn about the heart as the command center of ascended consciousness. You're going to learn about sound vibration and sonic geometry as the language of cosmic consciousness. You're going to learn about karma and the new earth that we are creating by releasing patterns and cycles of karma. You're going to learn about the importance of nutrition during Ascension, the importance of daily movement of the body during Ascension. All this stuff is in this 8-week program, and it is offered right now on my website. I'm going to put the link up. There is a single payment plan. There's always a discount when you pay in full up front of $447, or you can split that into 2 monthly payments if you want. So if this interests you, if you like the activation we are going to do today, you will love this program. It is dynamic. It is not like any other program that you have ever taken. I can really say that in full confidence, because as far as I know, no one else is offering these technologies, and in very tangible ways, practical ways, the application of using them. So here is the link for the course. And if you sign up before noon Pacific time tomorrow, which will be the 15th of September, you will be able to get the Channeling Masterclass, which is a 29-page booklet with exercises to channel your higher self, to channel the higher self of others, and to channel benevolent energies in a safe and protected and grounded way. I'm going to throw that in as an extra $150 value if you sign up for the Consciousness Mechanics program, and you can do it with the payment plan or the full payment plan, before noon Pacific time tomorrow, September 15th. So, getting that stuff out of the way. And then I'm going to tell you, after I figure out how to put this link in here, what the 7 points of light connection is. Okay? Hi, Olivia. Hi, beautiful. Let's see if I can see all the comments. Okay. I'm so very excited to begin the program, Dina says. Me too. I want to start teaching it right now, but I'm still putting the final finishing touches on my book. I'm very excited. So I have some music playing in the background, so you guys aren't hearing things. I just wanted to cue that up for the connection and activation. So what is the 7 points of light connection? This is an exercise in connection and support. Okay, we're all needing greater levels of support on our ascension journey of awakening right now. After this kind of hangover of yesterday's Pisces full moon, my moon is in Pisces, so I feel especially hungover from this full moon yesterday. This is going to be a wonderful emotional grounding experience for you, especially if you felt all over the place or continue to feel all over the place with your energy after yesterday's full moon. In order to anchor in elevated consciousness and to use the energy of elevated consciousness freely in the body without resistance, it really means that we must create a highly supported connection to the all that is, the one all, pure source energy, okay? So the 7 points of light connection allows you to be grounded in your body, okay? Grounded into the heart, the core of the earth, which is very important during this ascension process, and we need to always be grounding our energy into the earth. Fully awaken all the psychic centers of the third, the fourth, and the fifth eyes to receive information through the filter of the highest self. Open up to your highest expression of self through the throat chakra. Access the receptor center, literally the command center, which is the seat of ascended consciousness, which is the heart. We need to be able to enliven the creative impulses in the sacral chakra by plugging into that. And last but not least, the seventh point is fully activating and upgrading the energy of the foot chakras. So when activated, and maybe a lot of you don't work with these auxiliary chakras, you're all familiar with the 7 chakras, probably the root, the sacral, the solar plexus, the heart, the throat, the brow, and the crown. Okay, well, those are our personal chakras. We have transpersonal chakras, even though the foot chakras are kind of on the cusp of being the personal and the transpersonal chakras. And these are lesser known auxiliary chakras. But when activated, the chakras of the feet allow us to physically accept wider bandwidths of the photonic energy spectrum that is very active, let's just say right now, in our ascension process. They're trying to filter into the body so we can be downloading cosmic codes of light with a lot more information that's available to us right now if our body will accept it in. When we activate and open up the foot chakras, very simply said, they allow us to receive and physically ground messages from the universe into the body comfortably. Okay? Hi to everyone here that's watching. So this exercise in connection and support, it can be used every morning. It can be used every night to connect with the heart of the earth, with your higher self, and with pure source consciousness. Essentially, this is the divine trinity of ascended consciousness. The core of the earth, the higher self, and pure source consciousness. So this can be used before any meditation practice. This can be used to divine specific information for your highest good. I use this personally every morning and every night. And before every client meeting and interaction and client session, I use it before I begin any group program. I use it before I begin writing, before I sit down and write any new things from my book, in order to channel information, higher light codes that come from my guides, where I get my support comfortably in the body. I connect into this. So I want you to get comfortable. I'm going to close my window here so that we are not disturbed. And if you guys can just let me know real quick, if you can hear the music in the background. By the way, I do not own the rights to the music being played. It is a YouTube meditation track that I use specifically when I connect in with this energy. I'll have my earbuds in and be listening to this track specifically when I make this connection in the morning. So first thing in the morning when I get up, before I do anything, before I look at my email, before I look at my texts, before I let the dog out, before I make coffee, whatever I do, I put my earbuds in and I cue up this meditation track and I connect in using this activation. I recommend the same for you. So let me turn up the music. Thank you for letting me know, Tammy. And I did invite you guys to drink some water. I'm gonna drink some. I invite you to be seated comfortably, where your spine is upright, where you are sitting upright and your spine is erect. I recommend having your feet flat on the floor. If you're lying in bed at night when you're doing this, or in the morning when you're waking up, that's perfectly fine. But since we're here right now in this space and it's the first time you being introduced to this, it does help for you to have your feet connected to the ground, okay? And so just calm your breath. Get comfortable. You may want to have your hands in your lap with your palms facing up. Calm your breath and center your energy in your body. So with each breath in, I want you to focus on bringing your attention more and more to the inner chamber of your body. Okay. And you're just gently inhaling and exhaling. If you feel the need or the call to breathe deeply, please do that, but you don't need to. It's important to connect your body where it is in space and time, meaning with each breath, you're connecting with the now moment more and more, going further and further into the now, bringing your attention, your focus, and awareness into the present. And becoming aware of where your body is in space, feeling the temperature of the room that you're in. You may feel your body begin to tingle, or you may feel where you need to adjust your body here to be more comfortable in your seated position. So just go ahead and do that. And now I want you to call all pieces, cords, tethers, threads of your energy back to you, and ask that they be washed clean in pure source light. And you may see yourself being bathed in bright white diamond light. And as you do this, take your energy down from the top of the head all the way through the body, down through the layers of the earth, and into the molten core, the heart of Mother Earth. And once you make that connection, say to yourself, out loud or to yourself, it doesn't matter, I am grounded, I am grounded, I am grounded. And just breathe out. And now bring this energy back up and into the heart space. And with it, you're gathering all the knowledge, abundance, and wisdom that the ancient Mother Earth energy holds for you. And bring this energy back up into the heart space. And now imagine expanding that energy out 360 degrees outside of your body. And this is moving out very far, very fast, very rapidly, until you feel or see your energy connecting out to the far reaches of the universe, as far as you allow your imagination to take you. And you may experience this far reach of the universe as a spinning vortex of energy, a gathering of billions of points of light swirling in space, or even just bright white light. And see or feel this energy directly in front of you. You may not see anything, you may just feel it. You may hear a tone. Just be aware of whatever connection that you're making and allow yourself to go further into it. It doesn't really matter how you experience this connection with pure source being, because that's what we are connecting to, the all that is, but rather that you feel this connection. It will feel very calm, very peaceful, very familiar. And once you familiarize yourself with this energy, imagine a thread or a cord coming from this central point of this energy, this vortex, these swirling points of light, coming from the central point of that and connecting into your third eye, the seat of your soul, right in the middle of the forehead and slightly above your eyebrows. Imagine another thread coming into your fourth eye. This is essentially the pituitary gland, and you can visualize it at the crown towards the back of the head. This allows you to see the unconditional divine love in all things. Don't worry if you haven't had any experience with the fourth eye before. This energy knows exactly where to go. Imagine another thread coming into your fifth eye. This is where the base of the skull meets the top of the spinal column, essentially the hypothalamus, psychic eye and I am presence, allowing you to have the vantage point, the perspective of being at the center of the entire cosmos. Again, don't worry about not having the experience of opening or activating your fifth eye before or working with it at all. This energy knows exactly where to go and what to do. Just trust that. Imagine another thread coming into the throat chakra. Another thread now coming into the heart chakra. Another thread coming into the sacral chakra, just below the navel. Another thread now going right beneath the soles of your feet. And now become very aware of this connection. Expand your energy out even more as if you are looking at yourself from the higher self's perspective and seeing yourself from your divine, psychic, all-seeing eye, your all-knowing presence, seeing yourself connected with all these threads of light. You may see the entire grid of your body lighting up. You may simply feel warmer in your body. Just breathe through that. You may feel heat or tingling in the soles of your feet, almost like that feeling when your feet fall asleep. Allow yourself to hold this connection and to deepen it. Feel it deeply resonate throughout your entire physical body. You may feel your body vibrating through the entirety of the body chamber and out into the auric field, maybe to about 3 to 5 feet outside your physical being. Feel how supported you are in this energy. I want you to imagine breathing in now through all these threads of light, breathing in from the all that is, taking in literally the energy of the all that is through the passageways of these threads and taking them into your physical being. And as you exhale, sending it down into the core of the earth, washing through the body as you do that. Just notice how supported you feel. Notice any messages, sacred geometry, whisperings or nudgings you might take notice of. Just be aware of anything that's coming into your conscious state at this time. It might just be a word or a phrase coming in. You may have a flash of a person, an event. Just let it wash through your consciousness without the need to hold onto it. Just let it pass through and allowing whatever needs to flow in to come in. And now I want you to breathe out into these threads and back into the central point of the all that is. Anything that feels heavy, tense or tight in the body, and sending it back to source for transmutation, transfiguration. Notice anything that feels spent or heavy or toxic, moving out of the body chamber, out of your auric field, out of your astral field, away from you completely for transmutation. And breathe in deeply again. And take in this free creative energy that you've just freed up. You will feel an openness in the heart cavity, a deepening breath in the lungs, any tension or tightness behind the eyes dissipating, in the temples dissolving, any tension at the back of the head where the skull meets the top of the spine dissipating and dissolving, any heavy energy that feels like a burden that you're carrying on your shoulders lightening, moving out, spent energy being sent away powerful and expansive that feels. You may want to ask in this space, what is in my highest and best interest to work on now for my journey forward? Again, just noticing what comes in, not holding on to it, not asking for the how even, just what do I need to know now? Just continuing to breathe in this space and noticing how you feel even more blissed out, how your body feels lighter, less dense, less heavy. Is this unburdening of what's no longer serving you is leaving the entirety of your physical body, your being, your mind, body, and spirit. You feel open, optimistic about the future, aware of so many different levels of consciousness, your multi-dimensional consciousness coming into your awareness, part of your focus, part of your attention. Taking a deep breath in and out. And we are ready to disconnect from this energy. Know that you may return to this energy using this connection and activation anytime you wish. But for this time now, we are ready to disconnect from this energy together. Thank the energy of the all that is. And with a breath out, return all of those threads back to the central point. And pulling all of your energy, all the threads of your consciousness back to you through the heart space. Breathe in deeply and send the energy down from the heart into the core, the heart of the earth. And once again say, I am grounded, I am grounded, I am grounded. And when this energy feels complete, go ahead and open your eyes. You may want to move your head from side to side a little bit. Roll your shoulders back to open up the heart space. Feel your feet flat on the ground. Connect with the energy of the room that you're in. And if you feel so inclined, tell me how you feel. Tell me how that went for you. What opened up? What revelations, epiphanies, messages, signs, symbols, visuals came in for you? When we work with this in the class module, I will show you how to move spent, heavy, or toxic energy out of the body, and then to upgrade the energy of the entire body chamber in a much more specific and detailed way. And this is something that we come back to often in the program. And like I said, this is a tremendous tool for you to be able to use in your everyday life that allows you to work on creating that, or I should say closing that gap between 3D consciousness and 5D consciousness. And as we use these tools, what we're able to do is kind of collapse the timeline of 4D and really bridge our consciousness from 3D to 5D. Remember, we don't leave 3D completely, because as long as we are inhabiting a body, we are in 3D. But we are multidimensional beings, and so we can have this interdimensional exchange by using tools just like this. And there are 7 more like this that are simple but very powerful, and they allow us to bring into our 3D reality now an elevated consciousness and way of being. So let me go back to the comments. And those of you who stayed here and were live in this connection, thank you so much, because I really felt your energy and I felt your openness and receptivity to working with this technology. Barbara says, I am new here and that was amazing. Thank you. And I'm so glad that you had that connection and that experience. I did this together with my 4-year-old Sammy. That's awesome. How did he like it? He was actually breathing and grounding. And you know what? Kids get this and they just receive it so much easier than adults do, because they don't have the filters that we have. You know, we've put up so many conscious filters, and we've adopted a way of being where we've separated ourselves so much from source consciousness through our lower thought forms that we believe, that we think and believe every single day, the lower feelings we've allowed ourselves to step into and identify our whole lives by every single day. Kids don't have that. They don't really have those filters. So for them to do work like this, it's easy peasy. And also their connection from where they came from, the infinite part of them, was not so far behind as ours was as adults. So that's amazing. He was asking a lot of questions and trying to talk to you. That's so awesome. That's great. Kept hearing drum beats. Okay. You may have heard the drum beat or the heartbeat of universal consciousness. Remember what we're working with here. One of the very strong threads of consciousness that we're working here as we kind of work with this bridge, this interdimensional bridge between 3D and 5D. Everything gets filtered through the command center of the heart. So you very may well have, Dina, been connecting with the heartbeat of the universe. So that's amazing. Olivia says that was amazing. I'm so glad you guys had a nice experience with this. So let me ask you, are you likely to use this again? I mean, those of you who aren't enrolled in the program, is this something that you would listen to? It's going to be on my YouTube channel, so if you guys are subscribed to my channel, that's great, because you'll be able to access it there. Is it something you'd be likely to use again? Just out of curiosity. Yes, definitely, Olivia says. Great. Great. That's fantastic. And so do you see how in this connection, this can greatly enhance any kind of meditative practice that you have, especially if you have an everyday meditation practice that you engage in? Do you see how this can help you have better sleep at night? Do you see how this can help you wake up with an energy so that you are setting a tone for starting your day in this frequency? Do you see how beneficial this can be? So, I get the fact that I'm talking about things sometimes that feel so nebulous. They feel so out there. They feel so esoteric. But what I'm here to do is to be a passage creator, literally to be an interdimensional passage creator, and give you guys tools that, even though they might seem at first blush a little out there, a little nebulous, a little esoteric, I bring them into the physical and ground them so that you can use these in very practical ways that enhance your everyday life and help you to kind of take those baby steps towards ascended consciousness, yes? So that's exactly what this program is. Even though, I'm talking about stuff, it's like, what is she talking about? Believe me, when I'm in the program with you and we are doing this live and you guys are there on the calls with me, and we have a private Facebook group, because there's going to be a lot of discussion on this program and around all of the things coming in with this technology that I'm sharing in the program. There's going to be a lot of questions. So that's why I always offer a private Facebook group, so I can walk you guys through this in a very practical and tangible way, so you get it, so you can use these tools and help you make that quantum leap forward into 5D consciousness. Blissed out, absolutely. So if you are still feeling blissed out, what I invite you to do is just have a little bit of movement in the body. Do some stretching. You may want to just do some upper body stretching. You might want to move your head from side to side. Go and walk around outside. I know it's later in the evening, but if you have the ability to do that, take your shoes off, walk around in the house barefoot for a little bit. Definitely drink some water. Eat a cookie. Eat something. Go pet your dog. Go pet your cat. Those are all grounding activities that will help you bring this more in the body. I wouldn't go ahead and cut anything with a sharp knife right away, or maybe get in the car and go somewhere. Make sure you're grounded first, okay? And you can just, again, do something very simple. I am grounded, I am grounded, I am grounded. So thank you so much for being here with me. It's so nice to just share this with people in real time, because it is such a special energetic connection and activation. Again, if you have not signed up for this program, If you sign up before noon tomorrow Pacific time, which is September 15th, I'm going to throw in my channeling masterclass, which is a 29-page book with exercises on how to channel your higher self, channel the higher selves of others, channel benevolent energies in very grounded and protected ways. So that's my gift to you if you sign up tonight. This promises to be a program, Consciousness Mechanics of Ascension, the book and the program, that is not going to be like something you have experienced before. This is a very experiential technology. The way I wanted to share this book with the world was to have this companion program so that I can walk you through how to use this stuff in very practical ways that are going to enhance your life right now. So blessings and love. Mwah, mwah. Love and peace. Bye-bye.